Hey, it's Austin Paulson, head coach here at AP Performance. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for taking that body type quiz. Your results, based on the answers you put, it looks like you're more of an ectomorphic body type. And I want to go into exactly what that means, what nutrition that you should be following in order to achieve those fat loss goals that you want, okay? So an ectomorph is more of a skinnier build. Usually the hips are a little more narrow. You have skinny limbs, like your arms and your legs are usually thinner. These people usually have a hard time to gain weight. We call them hard gainers. So they can lose fat pretty easily, but to maintain and build muscle, it's a little harder for you guys. And if you've noticed that, then here's some principles that I think will help you a lot with regards to your nutrition. So meal timing and overall your macros in general, your proteins, your carbs, and your fats, and your caloric intake, number one, will be the main thing that you need to focus on to really push the amount of calories that you need while you're still able to lose body fat, okay? And why we're doing that is to push the most amount we can eat is because we want to maintain that muscle mass on the way down. We don't want to lose all of our hard-earned gains because then what's the purpose, right? So with you guys, I like to implement a pretty good balance of protein, carbs, and fats. The reason being is because fats do have a higher caloric value per gram. So there's 9 calories per 1 gram of fat rather than 4 calories per 1 gram of carb or protein. So I like to have you guys pretty medium to high protein to really make sure that we're gaining muscle and maintaining as much muscle as possible. Carbohydrates are going to be structured all the way throughout the day to make sure that we have enough energy to train our to our optimal performance, but also so we're sparing our muscle elsewhere throughout the day. And also with our fats, actually I bump it into a medium range, enough that you have your hormones functioning properly, building that testosterone, or actually raising the level of testosterone to make sure that they're optimal, so you're building muscle. But also, I like to implement, like I said, a little bit more just because it gives you a little more calories to be able to sustain the amount of food you need to be eating, okay? So, with that, I know that was a lot, but I've actually created a whole entire program on this platform that I'm going to give you all the tools that you need in order to reach your fat loss goals with the structure I just talked about based on your body type, okay? The training, the nutrition, all that kind of stuff is actually on this platform, and based on how tall you are and all the answers that you answered in that body type quiz, we're just going to customize all of it to you so you can really find out what program that you should be doing based on what body type you are, right? So let's dive in. I'm going to show you on the app, okay? So as we open up the app, I am logged into my own personal profile. So when you get access to this, you're gonna go into here, and I'm actually gonna have 3 different plans based on your height, because based on the answers that you told me of your body type, I can kind of gauge where you need to be. So say you're like 5'8". So after clicking that 5'8", you're a male, you're gonna be coming to this screen right here where you actually have like 5 meals laid out, and you would be able to start tracking these things, okay? So based on all of the information that I actually give you in this program, you're gonna be creating your nutrition template yourself. But just for example purposes, say we're gonna have some chicken, okay? And you can type it in, you can put in a serving size of 4 ounces, how many servings you had. You can measure all that out and see the macro breakdown. See 2 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, 28 grams of protein in the 4 ounces of chicken, okay? So it's gonna actually start listing those things in the meals, and then you would be able to view your macros, and it's gonna have a target for you to hit, and it's gonna have exactly what you hit, okay? So with that, you're gonna keep filling all this out based on the template that we go through in all the other files that I'm gonna show you here in just a second here. So the files, actually when you first purchase the program, I have you go through a bunch of video content to let you know exactly what you need to do to set up your nutrition. So I have an intro video, Then I have a video explaining calories and macros and everything like that. That's video 2. Video 3 is getting to know your body type and the macro breakdowns for the percentages. Video 4 is getting into the actual food list. And that's why I have right here underneath that is a food list for an endomorph. You get an Excel sheet. You can have it all laid out so you can see and pick from, plug and play pretty much from those examples. Video 5 is actually the timing and everything like that. And so you see that underneath that you have afternoon template, evening template, morning template. So based on like when you're actually being able to exercise, your nutrition plays a huge role with that. So I have different templates there that you can go into and structure your nutrition properly in order to have the best performance at the gym and the most bang for your buck, in my opinion, for fat loss, okay? Also put in a food list for travel, and I put in a goal setting workshop as well because I think it's super important when we're setting goals and wanting to get to that end goal. Obviously, you're gonna have your workouts. So I put in a special workout program for you. You can either start the workout here, or you can go up to the top left, click workouts, and it'll actually bring up these different days that I put for you. And to give you an example here, for leg day number 1, I have the treadmill to warm up, these different exercises, and I have the sets, the reps, the rest time, even like that. So if you actually go in, and of course I picked the abductor machine, but you're gonna be able to read about the exercise description, and you're gonna be able to understand what muscles it's working, all that kind of stuff. And if you click on this white square right there, there should be a video actually. And so there it is. So if you actually play, you're gonna see a demonstration of the actual exercise. And of course, I picked this one just for this video. I know I really didn't mean to, but it's a great exercise, the abductor machine, and then you go back to the gym. It's like 5 seconds long. You know exactly what to be doing, and you have it all set up. So you have your workouts, you have your nutrition. Other than that, you can just stay accountable with yourself by adding progress pictures. You can update your measurements. I would do your body weight, stuff like that. And if you want, you can go one step further in like all the waist, thighs, and the measurements like that. You can check your body fat percentage if you have a trainer at the gym or somebody qualified enough to do that. But other than that, guys, this is exactly the layout for your body type, the tools that you need in order to reach those fat loss goals. It's no more fad dieting. This is no fad dieting at all. This is literally a blueprint of exactly how to get from point A to point B based on your specific body type. Most people don't realize that. You are way different than those people that you see that are really skinny built. Your metabolism, your whole entire physiology is pretty different. And so with this, you're gonna actually get the results, you're gonna maintain it, and you're gonna sustain it over as long as you want, but you gotta make the commitment. You gotta actually go in, make the commitment to yourself that you're gonna follow this thing, because these tools will literally give you the results, but doesn't mean that the tools by themselves is what's gonna hold you to those results. You gotta stay accountable. You gotta stay motivated during the process. Those are the number one things, and that's why I also have a Facebook group that we are all a part of, and we make sure that everybody stays on track. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you want to actually reach your goals, you want the tools you've been looking for finally, then I have actually access to this program. It's only $97 for the first 4 weeks. It's a fat loss starter pack, and you get everything that you need. You get the nutrition, you get the exercise programming, you get the Facebook group accountability, and also my email is readily available, so you just shoot out emails as you'd like, and I definitely love answering questions. So if you're ready to make the commitment, if you're tired of feeling tired, if you're tired of just like not getting the results that you're wanting because you've been trying these fad diets, this is not a fad diet. This is literally transforming your lifestyle, and it's something that you can actually maintain, and you're gonna actually learn in the process. So after this program, you'll know how to do it forever. So that's something you want, this is exactly what you need. And so below here I have a link, and you can click on the link. You can get signed up with this package right now. With that, you're gonna get signed up immediately. I have a bunch of video tutorial of exactly what you need to get going doing in order to get your profile set up and get you in the gym, getting results as fast as possible. So if you're interested, go ahead and click that link, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks, guys.